9. Natural number system from 1 to how much?
1 to 9.
Infinity.
Infinite, sir.
Okay. Yes. So from 1 to infinity, all those numbers that consist there are called natural numbers. Okay. Now for the whole number starts from
0 to infinite.
0 to infinite. Okay. So you also have mentioned integers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So does integers only consist of whole numbers, or do we also
No.
have something else
Yeah,
with
it
it?
also consists of negative numbers like -1.
So it also consists of the negative numbers as well as the positive numbers.
Yeah.
And what?
0.
And 0. So integers consist of negative number, positive number, and 0. So now can you guess the topic, the chapter which we are going to read from your book?
Integers.
Integers. So that is what? The first chapter of your book, right? Isn't
Yeah.
it? So let's do that only for startup. Okay, great. So integers. So you have told me that there are two types of integers, positive integers and negative integers,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So positive integer starts from
From 0 to infinite. From 1. From 1.
1, yes, 1 to infinite.
Infinite.
And negative integer starts from
From -1 to -infinite.
-1 to -infinity.
Infinite.
Okay. So can you tell me how can you, there is a graphical representation which we generally use to represent the positive integers and negative integers, right? Isn't it? Like how can you represent
A number
both
line.
the positive? Exactly. Yes. So in a number line, you can denote, we can represent the positive integers as well as negative integers, right? So now tell me, there are two types in between, that is the origin, that is 0, right?
Yeah.
So the positive integers comes on which side?
Right.
To the right side. So the right side, you have the positive integers, and to the left side we have
Negative.
negative integers. Okay, great, very good. So here, this is the number line 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and this side it is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6. So it will be as it will go on, right? On the both side it will go on. Yeah. So now positive integers we know, negative integers we know, but suppose I tell you a sentence like, a submarine is at a depth of 700 meter below the sea level. Okay. Okay. So this is a simple statement. Okay. That is, I have just told here, we are just stating the position of the submarine. Okay. Which is what? 700 meter below the sea level.
Below the sea.
So now can you tell me, this is in words, so can you tell me this sentence in numbers, like in
-700 meter.
So -700 meter. So if I tell you that suppose an aeroplane is flying at an height of 1500 meter above the ground, so it will be then what?
Plus 1500 meter or 1500.
Plus 1500 meter or 1500 meter, right? So Yeah, both are correct, no problem. But like when we are asked that specifically, we are to denote that it is the plus sign will be there or the negative sign will be there. So you prefer putting the positive sign, though we know that if there is no positive, if there is no sign in front of that a particular number, that number is positive one, right? Okay, yeah. So now, okay, so now it is next let me tell you one more thing. Okay, next part. So we know about how positive integers we know, negative integers we know how to represent those integers in a number line, we also know that. And also now we can say by looking into a statement that they are trying to say that the integer is a positive or negative integer. Okay, so next step is, can you add a negative integer and a positive integer? So that is addition of integers. Okay, addition of integers. Huh. So suppose sum minus 54 and 65. So tell me, how will I write this? You don't have to say me the answer. Just tell me, how will I write this?
We should subtract 65 and 54 and write the answer as minus. No, plus. Sorry.
Sum, right? So it will be plus minus 54 plus 65, right? Huh.
Yeah.
And the answer will be in positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive? Yes, very good. So, because you see, why you tell me? Now you tell me why the answer should be in positive.
Because the positive integer is like larger than the absolute value of the negative integer.
Yes, that is like the positive integer, the plus sign is before the larger number.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why in the answer we will have a positive integer. Okay. Next, suppose both numbers are 93 and minus 93 and minus 7. So add these two numbers, sum.
Okay.
How will you write it first? You tell me that, Athar.
Minus 93 plus minus 7 plus into minus will become minus. Yeah, that's.
Then
minus 93 minus 7. Then we should add
it, and the answer will be negative or positive?
Negative.
So it will be 100 minus 100. Okay, so you have understood the concept of how to add the positive integers, like two positive and negative, whatever, when it comes to summing the integers. Okay.
Yeah.
So now go for this. Minus 10 plus 5 minus 5 plus 25 plus of minus 5 minus 10. Solve it. Next step, what will be the next step? In the next step, what you will do? You will remove the bracket.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Minus 10. Minus 10 plus minus 10 plus 5 minus 5 plus 25 minus 5 minus 10.
Yes. So next step.
Next step. Minus 10 plus 5. Minus 10 plus 5.
You can also do is like, write all the positive numbers together and negative together. Okay. You can also do that.
We can group.
Yeah. You can group it.
Minus 10 plus 25 and minus 10. No, first in group positive integers.
Yeah, okay. First group positive. Yes.
5. 5 minus minus 5.
Positive integer. See the
Like
number before
uh,
which plus sign is there. Yes, just take those number. Minus
uh,
10, is it
plus 25
positive or negative? Yes,
negative.
exactly. Yes, so it is plus 5 plus 25.
5 plus 25.
The
Then
next you write all the
minus
negative.
10. Minus 10.
Yes. Huh?
Minus 5.
Hmm.
Minus 5.
Hmm.
Minus 10.
Yes. So next step, what you will do?
We should add 25 at 25 and 5.
Hmm. How much you will get?
30, 30.
30. Yes. Then.
Then minus 10 we will get a 20.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
uh, then 10, then minus 20, and then minus 5, we will get 15. And then if
How?
you want my amount, huh?
You are adding which one? These are the negative integers, right?
Yeah.
Huh. So first you have add this one and this one.
Oh,
Yeah. So add minus 10 and minus 10. So it is minus 20. Then what are the two other left?
uh, in the left, we can add minus 5 and minus 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it will be, when you add minus
uh,
5 and minus 5, we will get
uh, we will get minus 5. If I,
simple, simple. 5 plus
we'll get
5
0.
is
We'll get 0. 5 plus 5
5
is
plus
10.
5 is 10.
10.
Yes. So both the numbers are negative. Huh?
Yeah.
So we will
Yeah.
write 10
Minus
and in
minus.
front of you will give a negative sign. So
Yeah.
it will be minus 10.
Minus
So
10.
now see, you have plus 30, minus 20, minus 10.
Minus 10.
Right? Yes. So now, next step, what you will do?
30 minus 20, 10.
Huh?
Then 10 minus 10. The answer is 0.
Exactly. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go with okay. 17 minus 10
And 10
plus
minus
3 plus 20 minus 15. See, I have removed the sign. I have just directly given you the numbers. So now you just have to group it and do.
Okay.
Yes.
17.
Hmm.
17 plus 3
Hmm.
plus 20
Hmm.
minus 10
Hmm.
minus 15.
Hmm. Next.
20.
Yes. Which one?
uh,
20.
no, 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3 is 20. Then 20 plus 20 is
40. Then 40 minus 10 is 30. And 30 minus 15 is 15.
okay. So I hope this part is clear to you.
Yeah.
And also, like when we are going for two, like all both the integers are negative. So when we add this with the and the answer will be negative. Okay.
uh,
For this
mm,
one. So see, both the integers are negative, isn't it?
yeah.
So when we add this two negative integers, we are getting a negative integers,
Negative.
isn't it? Yeah, we will add it. No doubt in front of them the signs are negative, but we will add the integers. And
Yeah.
in the answer, just the negative sign will be
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So next, a plane is flying at the height of 500, 5,000 meters above the sea level. Particular point
At,
It is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meter below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them? Okay, so it has been told to us that this is suppose a sea level. Here the plane is floating. This is the plane. Okay, so it is floating from the sea level 5,000 meter. So will it be plus 5,000 or minus 5,000?
Plus 5,000.
Plus 5,000. Now at a point, like while the plane was flying, it has, like, at a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine. Okay, this is a submarine, suppose.
Yeah.
So the submarine is exactly 1,200 meter below the sea level. So it will be 1,200 plus 1,200 or minus 1,200 from the sea level.
1200. It will be minus 1200.
Yep. So now we are asked that what is the distance between them?
We have to add.
We have to
Add.
add or subtract?
Add.
Add.
Yeah.
The vertical distance between the both, like between the plane and submarine. It will be 5,000 minus of minus 15. So it will be how much? 6,200. So 5,000 minus minus plus 1,200. Understood?
Yeah.
What we did here?
We subtracted.
Ha. Yes.
We subtracted 5,000 and minus
Minus
1,200.
1,200. Yes, exactly. Vertical distance it is told, na? So obviously from the total we have to subtract how much the distance for the sea level from the submarine. Then only you will like get it. Yes, exactly. So okay. So Athar, is your parents around? Can I talk to them?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Okay.